Hello, Fatty King. Hello, Apothecary. Welcome in. Is dialupsfx.jpg is definitely separate from Katie. I don't know. I think she's leaned into the plumpy X dial-up Yuri, but I don't know. Ask her when she is here. Where's the other music? Oh, there we go. Okay. We are here. Oh, this is the wrong scene. Katie, where are you? Katie, Ah. Okay. Oh, she is dying. She came back into existence and immediately died. How is your new mic picking up more background audio and like crunchiness? Do you have the crisp on?
Oh, I need to turn crisper on.
Crisp, not crisper, you fucking big and greedy. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, you know what? Session's cancelled.
No, it's just my God-given right as someone whose car flipped over when you got in to call you huge. That's so mean.
Ashley just hates me, chat.
My bitrate immediately started dying as soon as I said that. The Lord has punished me. Never speak ill of a woman.
Never speak ill of a woman. Never speak ill of the player dial-up.sfx.jpg.
Exactly. There we got crisp on.
Yeah, we got crisp on.
There we go. It's much nicer because before I was hearing like a bit of like a type of noise in the background. I don't know if it even was picking up on stream. It's making me go. I'm evil. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, never mind. For a second, I thought on this scene, no one could hear you, but you're on the GoXLR stream mix. So I was like, is this the entire time no one would be able to hear you?
That would have been wild.
That would have been so funny if I was just doing like, I was doing a solo D&D session without the player. Oh yeah, is dial-up X Plumpy Yuri okay to post in the AshyBear Discord? Yeah. Oh, am I funny mic right now? Wait, am I? Okay, give me 1 second. I'll restart my GoXLR. I'll be back in a sec.
Post in the AshyBear Discord. If it's not, it's okay to post in my Discord DMs. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Okay, shut up. Anyway, so we're gonna begin once more. Let me find the right song. Okay, she's dying again.
Recovering from the flu, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
And Pumpy Yuri and yours.
All right. So where we last left off, you were inside of Terry's house, and Terry had told you that the leader of the pillagers and the illagers was his brother, Larry, who was one of the first to be ousted from the village.
Yes.
And this all stemmed from some sort of differing of opinions in how to run the village. And it seems like the consensus with most people was that the illagers were doing something quite wrong with their magic. They seem to be, you know.
Yeah, like it seemed to be like you evil, you guys are doing bad things.
Yeah, they were like sacrificing people for their magic abilities and stuff like this. And now, Terry is like, just like right after you say that, Straw Hat rushes in and goes, "Hey, not to like worry you guys too much, but from what I know of monsters, with this many guys here, even though they're on our side, I don't think the new monsters like coming in for the night are gonna take too kindly to us. All villagers that aren't fighters, and even you," they're saying to you, Katie, should stay inside for the night and possibly sleep through it, because if you are not aware, I've learned this from my time traveling the world. Monsters don't sleep through the night like people do, and villagers. Because as soon as someone like you, that's not a villager like us, sleeps, everyone laying down sleeps through the night, fine, and can't be disturbed from monsters. As long as their door isn't breaking down or they're inside. But I can't say the same for the monsters. So us fighter villagers will have to stay out there. But the rest of you should sleep. And as he says that, like, you know, like he goes and leaves and like tells that to like everyone else. And
so I guess I gotta sleep.
I want you to make a, you know, just like a, it's gonna be a save of some kind. It's a flat roll. You have no modifier for this while you sleep through the night. Actually, well, before you do, say, it's like if you want to speak to Terry more, or like say something to Frederick before the night.
No, I'm gonna be like, all right, well then I guess it's time to sleep for the night. I to give Frederick some like scratches on the head and curl up with Frederick. Can we rethink not having the modifier?
I'll say you have advantage. You have advantage. you have advantage for this because you've really protected the village. Like you've been here training.
That's slightly better.
What did you roll?
7.
Okay. I'm not gonna say what this is for, but I rolled a 14.
Hey, 7 and a 14. That's my birth month and day.
Okay. Well, as you sleep through the night peacefully, you wake up, and it's normal. Except when you open your eyes, you're being dragged This is not the right music. I'm sorry. I need to change it.
This is not the right music.
You're being dragged through a dark forest. You are there. It's daytime, clearly. You aren't sure where you're being led to. And you can't see who or what is dragging you. But you see next to you Plumpy and some of the other monsters you've met. And some new ones you aren't familiar with, but they look friendly. It seems like more might have been recruited throughout the night. But as you're going, you hear the voice of someone you don't recognize going, "We've captured you. That night, I don't know what you were trying to do, befriending these wicked monsters. But they are not your real friends. We are. And those disgusting villagers at North Point Village, you don't want them. You want us. You don't know what they've done." And they bring you to what you see as a woodland mansion. And as you go inside, you're just fucking being like dragged up against the steps. You go, you get like slapped up against the steps. Okay, this is.
Wait, are my hands bound?
Yeah, you're like completely. You can try to wiggle free.
How much do I have to use my hands to use my inventory?
You have to have free hands. You can't do anything with your inventory with no free hands.
I was like, dang, what if I put the four logs in a craft table, like it lights me on fire a little bit.
You can roll like if you want to try to escape your pounds. It's gonna be a decent.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I'll struggle out.
Like performance thing. Nah, I'd say you have like a modifier of like 5 or 6. You have like 6. What did you roll?
I got a 4.
You get a 4, and then that's plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens. You like do that, and like it honestly gets tighter. It gets tighter around you, and you see Plumpy is struggling too. And as this happens, you are just being dragged. You're dragged into a room with some sort of cage. You aren't sure what it is.
I don't know who you all are. I can assume, but I don't know you proper. But just know, this decision will be your last.
They go, womp womp, and then they bring you into the cage, and and as you're in the cage, you see you don't know who this is, but looks to be some sort of dark, like, he looks like a villager, but his skin almost looks decayed. And he has this black cloak with yellow linings. It almost looks like he has like some sort of like things on him to like display some sort of like superiority to the other like decayed looking villagers here. And he says to you, "I've heard quite a lot about you. And I know what you've been doing. What you've been doing in my old stomping grounds, North Point Village."
You must be Larry.
Oh, I am. You've been befriending my brother. You've been working with all of the villagers, with all of these disgusting monsters. But I'm stronger than any of them. All of you combined, every monster in the overworld couldn't take on me. And as he says this, he flicks a lever while you're in the cage, just alone. Plumpy and all your monster friends are left outside to watch. And you see a cute little chicken. And then he flips another lever. And a baby zombie drops on top of the chicken.
I kind of look at the chicken. I'm still bound, right?
Yeah, you're now like the ropes are now just left. You can't like, you know that if you do anything, they are like holding your friends at like sword point.
Okay. Most importantly, they're holding Plumpy at.
Yeah, Plumpy and all of them. And
yeah.
Larry says, "I challenge you to a fight against a chicken jockey." And you don't know what that really means, but when you hear it, you can't help to let out a giggle.
Okay.
No, and you think that this is like, oh, this should be easy. It's just a small zombie and a chicken. Then he throws a sword to the zombie. It's an enchanted diamond sword.
Oh.
And can you roll initiative?
Let's move first. The first one since I knocked down the tree, nat 20.
Okay, well, I rolled a 19 for the fucking baby zombie, so you were close. Yeah, I rolled a 19 for the baby zombie's initiative, or for the chicken jockey. Okay, so what do you want to do? Your skill set, you know, you can try to do something crazy, or you can do, you know, just normal. Remember, it is a fucking since you have the first attack. I'm just saying, it's a baby zombie with no armor.
Baby zombie with no armor.
Yeah, it has no armor. And you still have your iron armor. Oh, I forgot to say how much AC you get from the iron helmet. I would say you get like a +5 AC to you get like +5 to your AC from the iron helmet.
Okay.
So add that to your AC. So, yeah, are you gonna try to attack the baby zombie?
Can I actually try to disarm it?
I guess that would be like contested strength, like a contested strength roll probably or something. So, I would say your strength is probably just, you have a D10 modifier to your strength. I'll roll a D10 for your strength. And then I'll know what the baby zombie's strength is. So, can you roll a D20 for your strength check?
Yeah. Oh, I hope that D10's good. Got a 9.
You rolled a 10 in total. The D10 was a 1. Okay, let me roll I just rolled the D20 for the baby zombie.
I just got back from being knocked out. You know, I'm gonna start using my physical dice that I got today for Christmas.
It was a 16. The baby zombie rolled a 16, and its modifier is 2. So the baby zombie, like, as this happens, like, just like is like you're holding onto the sword. The baby zombie like pulls away because you're holding onto like the blade. Are you trying to hold onto the blade of the sword, or how are you trying to disarm it?
I was gonna try to like grab its arm and like smack it out.
Okay, as this happens, you like are struggling. It hits you with the sword just barely. This combat's fucked up and evil. So keep in mind, this is a enchanted diamond sword. You don't know what it's enchanted with, but you can recognize the enchantment glint from your shears. Yeah. What is your AC? Because you have the 5 plus your 16. Armor.
16.
Okay, I can't think how much a diamond sword would be within. I'll say it's 3. I don't know. I'll say that it adds a 3. So okay, does it 16? I rolled a 13. It meets your AC. This damage roll is gonna be fucked.
Wait, it meets or beats?
It no, sorry, it beats. Sorry, because wait, no, okay. I'm trying to think. What do we do? Okay, so for the stone sword, we did like +1 to the AC. So this would be 4 because it was wooden, stone, iron, and then diamond. So this would be an AC. This would add 4 to the to the attack roll. Yeah, so that was 17. Then okay, I'm rolling a D8 for damage. I'm doing it, and okay, that's a 4 plus the damage. Wait, was the damage 2? The damage was 2 per tier. Oh, fuck. I'm going to say it's halved because it's not an actual attack. It halves the damage because this is almost like, yeah, this is like not a real attack. So it is a, fuck, that would be like, okay, that's 8 in total because the damage would have been 8 from the sword plus the roll. Okay.
So 8 total.
Yeah, it does 8 damage to you.
Okay. Do I still have my second action?
Yeah, you still have like a second action.
All right. Hey, Ashley, really stupid question. I know I can't speak the baby zombies language. I've tried and failed to speak the zombies language multiple times. I've never tried to speak to a chicken.
I would say roll for it. Roll a d20. Roll.
Okay. First, this is the first time I'm using my IRL dice. 14 plus modifier?
Modifier was a 10, so you got 24. You can fucking speak to the chicken. What do you want to say?
I can speak to the chicken, but the only thing I can't speak to are zombies.
I would say this isn't an action, by the way. Trying to speak to the chicken isn't an action. This is role play. This is like...
Yeah. Chicken, I see that you are being ridden by this baby zombie that means to do me harm. Do me the favor and keep this zombie away from me while I try to figure out a way out of here. And I will offer you a great life outside of this.
Chicken goes,
I don't know. This is a pretty sweet gig I get. They give me all the seeds I want.
I'll double it.
Double it, you say?
Double it.
Okay. If you say so, I guess this could work.
Thank you, chicken. What is your name?
My name is Pedro.
Pedro, remember this. And you know what? Do me this favor and I won't just double it. I'll triple it.
Ooh. Well, if you can make do with your promise, then I'll stand by your side. I'll join your side.
Thank you, Pedro.
You're welcome. What was your name again?
Oh, my name? My name is...
Okay, well,
guess I'll stick by your side. And then whatever your action is, Pedro will help you.
Okay. So... I don't want to kill...
I don't want to tell you what to do, but the baby zombie has no AC, basically. It's an unarmored baby, and it is trying to kill you.
Okay, fine. I was like, my friends are mobs and zombies are right there. I don't want to kill a baby zombie in front of them.
They would understand. I think they might.
Do I have my weapon?
Yeah, you have all your shit on you. They didn't like take anything off of you.
Okay, I'm gonna fully just try to stab it through the skull.
Okay. So can you roll for that?
That's gonna be a 6. That is a 6 plus modifier.
I did not roll the dice properly. Okay. That is a 2. So you got an 8. But luckily for you, the baby zombie's AC was literally like 2. It was under 5. I wasn't sure what it was. I was hoping that the roll wouldn't be low enough, but I was like, if it's like under a 5, it's probably yeah. Yeah. It has no armor. It's a baby. You hit it.
What's the damage that I roll again?
You roll a d8 and then it's going to be plus, you have a stone sword, right?
Yeah.
I think that's plus 4, we decided.
4 plus 4, so 8.
Well, I don't know. How much health do baby zombies have? Baby zombie health. They have 20? I don't want to say that they have 20 health. I would say, I'd say it's 10.
How is Pedro helping, by the way?
Pedro's gonna help by, I guess giving you advantage on the damage? Maybe advantage on the damage roll? I'm not... Sure, yeah, you have advantage on the damage roll, actually. Roll again. Roll your d8 again. Hopefully it's higher.
Oh, 0. Wait, this isn't a d8, hold on.
That's not how that works.
I picked up the wrong dice when I re-rolled. 8 plus damage modifier. There we go.
8 plus 8. Okay, 8 plus 4 then, so that's like 12. Okay, yeah, you fucking kill it. You kill it.
Stab it through the skull.
But it's like it's clearly something that like an act of self-defense. After your friends saw when you were just trying to disarm it, how it like attacked you and did so much damage to you.
You had to.
Yeah, they were like, okay, we understand. Before I tell you, hello, TikTok chatter. Sorry, I don't have the message pinned anywhere. I fucking am evil and forgot. I'm not going to be responding to chat too much because we're doing this kind of D&D, not really D&D, my own little game system. But anyway, so yeah, after that, do you have anything you want to say?
I'm sorry, little zombie. You left me no choice.
And as this happens, the zombie isn't quite dead yet, but the zombie goes,
I understand. And you can understand him now. You can understand the baby zombie.
I finally have understanded zombie.
This moment connected you with the zombies as you had to take down one of their children, but it was for your own safety and the safety of your friends as well. And you say, they say like, I'm so sorry I had to do this. It was required of by me, by all of the villagers, and the one who I shall not name, the highest of them all, right behind me. And you have like a sense that they're like afraid to directly even mention him.
Don't worry. I will get revenge for you and all like you.
And as this happens, you see him poof into dust, and rotten flesh starts sitting on the floor and rotating.
Do I get the sword? And there was a an item to the zombie.
I would say
normally go up there.
you know what? Roll a d20.
Use the physical dice they've been letting me down. Both dice have been letting me down. Hey, 17.
+5 modifier. Yeah, you get it. You get the. Oh my god. Wait, sorry. My bitrate just died. Everything's dying right now. How is my encoding overloaded? I'm literally streaming a PNG. I'm just streaming my VTuber and a PNG behind it. Am I down? I gotta check. Sorry, I gotta check Epic Games Launcher. We were like force close Epic Games. Sorry, chat. My stream cut out for like a second. I hope that didn't kill the YouTube stream.
It seems like it's still good.
Okay. Still the same stream and it's still... Yeah, okay. Sorry, I need to really quickly close Riot.
You're good.
And Epic. Uh-oh. It's not letting me type in Task Manager. Everything is lagging. I force closed Riot and somehow that lagged my PC. How is fucking Task Manager lagging? What? Okay, Epic Games Launcher. How is my PC using this much of my CPU just streaming a blank screen? Do AI data centers eat away at internet access? I think they might, because my internet's been fucking horrible and only getting worse recently. So if there's an AI data center even near me, probably. They make, do you guys know about this? AI data centers do not pay a power bill. They do not pay a power bill, so that extra power, the cost of that gets passed on to you. Like everyone on your power grid, that extra cost of these super power hungry AI data centers use your, like they contribute to the cost of your power bill.
We gotta like destroy those people.
I've been saying this. Well, anyway, yeah. So you pick up the diamond sword and you have it and you like hold it in your hands. It feels right. And when you look at the enchantment, I'm going to roll for this for what the enchantment is. Because I have an idea in my head of what it is. Okay, I'm going to roll for the level. Holy shit. It has strength 4.
Strength?
Yeah, or sorry, not strength. Sorry, sharpness. I got those confused. It has sharpness 4.
I was like, oh.
You are very lucky. You are like very lucky that it didn't do the sharpness damage, and that's because I hadn't determined that it had sharpness. In my head, it just had like smite on it or something, which would have been so funny if it had smite and it like turned on the zombie and hit the zombie.
That would have been just eradicating. I would have eradicated that baby zombie soul.
Oh my god. Why the fuck is my internet dying? Sorry, this is really annoying. It's making everything lag and I don't know why my internet's struggling. What the fuck is using network? I guess I'll close Google. End task. Okay. So, yeah, what did you say? Did you say something? I got confused.
I said it would have like destroyed its
Oh
soul.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. So as this after you pick up the diamond sword, Larry is like, I see you've bested my champion, but there's more where that came from. And he poofs away. He throws something down. You aren't sure what it is, and then he disappears. You see like particles, and you aren't sure what it is, but he disappears. And after that, your friends, like the guys that were with you, like holding back your friends, all leave. So you're free to do whatever now.
Okay. All right. Listen, everyone, I know this is scary, but we need not be afraid. I've been told, I know who these guys are. I've been told by my friend Terry at the village. Are you all aware who has captured us?
They're all like, yeah. And Plumpy's like, I've seen a lot of these guys. They go around raiding all sorts of villages. I think they tried to raid the village last night, and that's when they took all of us. I don't know what they're doing back at North Point Village, but I think it's a far way back.
Right. We need not worry. Head man here. His name is Larry. He was the one who's the one who sent the baby zombie after me. And while he is the most powerful one here, if that's the most powerful they got, then this will be easy for us. And am I still like stuck in the cage? Can I try to find a way out of the cage?
Oh yeah, it's just you can just open it now. You were just only stuck there because you had the you had the rope around you, and they were holding your friends at knife or like at sword point. You're free to like leave, and you can let Pedro out as well.
Okay. Yeah, I let Pedro out. I go out.
You're like, thank you. And he just kind of waddles along with like everyone else. In this room, there doesn't seem to be a clear exit. There's not like a door. You can see things that you don't recognize. You see chests. You see a new monster friend.
Oh, who's the new monster friend?
It is a zombie. You aren't sure of their name, but they seem to have like a different type of helmet. It's like your leather helmet before, but it has some color to it. It has like a bit of green.
Nice. You said it's not a clear exit.
There's not a clear exit. There is, do you want to look around more? Do you want to roll a perception?
Yeah, I'll roll perception.
Okay.
7 plus modifier.
Plus 2. Okay, I would say there are, there's like some things on the walls. You weren't sure what they are. It looks like stuff like hanging up items. There's like a painting. And then there's some chests that are presumably full of something. But there looks to be like a riddle. There's 3 chests, and then there's a sign above, above all 3 of the chests.
What does the sign say?
The sign says, fuck. The sign says
fuck?
No. The sign says, right is too far, but left is too left. And the middle isn't quite right. And all of these chests seem to have something with them that is like not normal about other chests. You don't know what it is about it, but something's a bit off.
Right too far, but left too left, and the middle's not quite right. You said there's item frames and picture nearby. Are they near this riddle?
No, it doesn't seem to be as if they're a part of it, but you can investigate further if you want.
No. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I knew everything in this riddle. Do the chests have anything in them?
You aren't sure, but you probably should make sure you're sure of whatever this riddle is before you check.
Okay.
If you want, you can, ask for help from your friends, from your monster friends that you've gathered.
Yeah. I'm gonna call the Plumpy. dissatisfied fans. Plumpy,
Yeah?
can you make sense of this riddle?
Um,
I do not understand.
I'm not too sure, but I feel like it might require all of us, or at least just more than me and you, to help. And
Everybody,
as she says that, everyone else comes over. And I'll remind you again, it just, like, it's not seeming like there's a specific one that's right. That's like the right chest. This is a really dumb riddle, but it's also painfully obvious.
It's not a single one that's the right chest.
Yeah, all of them are not like, not all of them. There's not a single one that is the correct chest. I'll say. Do you want to roll perception again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
While I roll this perception, again, I want to 19. I want to talk about stuck on a door that I just needed to knock on for 3 hours.
Okay, wait, what is it? 13?
19.
19? Oh my god, I rolled a 9. Okay, I would say you notice a fine print that says more than one chest may be opened, but not enough, and you may perish.
So the right's too far left.
It's- Yeah, the middle's not quite right. Not.
I feel like there's something stupid with the wording of not quite right.
I think you're gonna be so annoyed by the actual thing if you just get it.
Is the answer the middle and the left? Because the left's to the left and the middle is not quite right, so they kind of like cancel out.
What do you want to do? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to open the middle and the left?
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna? You can only open one chest at a time. And just to be clear, in the extra fine print that you saw was not enough. You can open more than one, but not enough, and you may perish.
What if the answer's all 3 of them?
Do you want help from your friends to do this?
I mean, yeah, I want help from my friends. I'm just
Okay, and that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, lucky for you, you do this. You grab one of them. Plumpy grabs one, and Blair, the Enderman, is there as well, and she grabs another. She could have teleported away this entire time. She just wanted to be a part of this. Yeah. Yeah, you do this, and the door opens. Like the door that you didn't know was there. There's like a door, some blocks lift up, and it opens.
Ooh.
And you realize you can see the exit from here. What do you want to do?
That
You want
was
to
too easy.
Blair's like, hey, it was pretty obvious. I think the riddle was just saying you need to open more than like at least the left and the right one at the same time.
Yeah.
That riddle was not very clear either. I came up with it on the spot, but I thought it was super stupid. Anyway, so
My backup plan was just to punch the wall down.
So what do you want to do now? You can see the entrance, or like the entrance exit from here.
I want to like really cautiously begin to walk out.
Do you want to be stealthy and have your crew be stealthy? Can you roll like a stealth? Can you roll like, I would say like you have, your modifier will just be my D10. Just roll a D20.
It was bound to happen eventually with me getting a nat 20 this session.
Did you get a nat 1?
Nat 1.
Okay.
All right, everyone, we need to be stealthy. That way, they do not know we've escaped.
And as you say that, you are super stealthy as you walk out, but you also just shouted to everyone. So as you're sneaking, you realize that all of the like illagers in this place come find you, and they're all surrounding you now. What would you like to do now?
All of them is Larry here.
No, Larry isn't. Larry's like away somewhere. You weren't sure where. Maybe on like a separate location. Maybe somewhere else in the base.
All right.
I will also remind you. Wait, they took you from the village in your sleep, so there could be more of them at the village terrorizing Northport Village.
All right. Villagers, listen. I know we have gotten off on the wrong foot. But why do you all attack the village?
You hear one of them just go, "It's what Larry commands of us. I, the vice head chief of the North Point, of the excommunicated North Point village, shall follow all of Larry's orders and command them back to us here on this outpost and our other smaller ones along the overworld."
But why do y'all care what Larry said?
Because Larry has the gift. His abilities are much further than ours could ever be. Even I could never dream of doing half the things he does.
What kind of things does he do?
Oh, you don't want to even know. Oh, it would change you, small one.
I take a step forward to the guy talking, and I want to kind of like, I don't know what I want to do here. I'll make sure my friends at the village are safe.
Are you going to ask that?
But then they wouldn't tell me, or they would be like, yes, we are. And I'm like, Let's shout back over my shoulder. Blair, you can teleport, correct?
Yeah, I can.
Can you teleport others with you? And if so, how many?
Well, that just would depend on how particularly strong I can be, and I don't know if I'm the strongest right now, being dragged away in my sleep with the rest of y'all and everything like this. I could probably bring one of us.
Alright. Blair, take Clumpy and teleport back to the village. Make sure they're safe. Focus on getting people out and away if need be. I don't think we'll be able to take them out.
Okay, but I might not be able to teleport back and tell you anything.
It's okay, as long as they're safe.
Okay, as you say this, then she takes Plumpy and they say goodbye and they go and they disappear, presumably to the village.
Okay. I look back to this little guy that was talking a minute ago. All right, I will give you this final chance. Join our side and help make the world a better place, or face your end here and now.
Roll a d20 with advantage.
13.
Okay, let me do the modifier roll, which also has advantage. Okay, that's a 19. You know what? I am going to roll a disadvantaged d20 for them, so it's like a contested roll. Yes.
Yeah. Contested wisdom. This is an intimidation roll, basically.
No.
Intimidating and it's going against their wisdom or persuasion.
Yeah, I would say they rolled a 9. I wouldn't know what their like wisdom would be, but they seem to be more of a mindless follower of Larry.
Yeah.
Possibly from being frightened and intimidated. So they willingly are or not willingly, like cautiously are willing to follow your side and command all of the illagers there. Reminder, this isn't every illager that's in the world. This is just all the ones that are currently at the mansion, which doesn't seem, it might not be the same, like the main base, but this is like,
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a D100 for how many there are here. This could be an insane, this is like one of the rolls that determines way more than it probably should for a single roll. But let's see. Okay. That is 87. There's 87 illagers there.
I love that I just get armies at a time.
Yeah, and you also would know that there were more, because you could tell that there was just one that was taken with you, but like not all the monsters that you had before were with you. So there's probably more monsters that you've recruited at the village, possibly fending off. But now you have 87 illagers that are willing to not follow your every command, but at least stay on your side.
Yeah. Also, the balls on dial-up sound to just stand in front of an army of 87 illagers and basically say, join me or die, and to succeed.
Well, part of it is that I would presume you were holding your enchanted diamond sword. They
Yeah,
don't
I
have
was
that type of
holding it.
gear. Like even the head has like iron tools that are possibly enchanted. You don't know what with, but it's like iron tools, crossbows that might have a few enchants, and like axes and swords, like on the iron tier. So with that, and they would know what that sword was because Larry gave it to the baby zombie. They would know exactly what that sword was. So now what do you want to do with your newfound army?
Did they say anything to like confirm it to me?
Oh yeah, this head who says, Balaclava. That's not really a name, but that's his name. He's wearing a balaclava. That's why his name is this. He's kind of like Straw Hat in this way. Yeah, like Straw Hat.
Yeah.
Balaclava, ball for short, will follow your command as it see fit, because I might start. Let's just say Larry's been getting on my nerves recently, and well, I shall lead us into battle along your side.
Good.
And now what do you
tell
want to
me.
do? Oh,
Back at the village you took us from. Are you still attacking my home?
I'm honestly not sure. We haven't had communication since our team has dragged you and your friends back here. Larry could be there at this moment. I really don't know where he was off to. He could be at the other base. The other
We're gonna
main
head back
base.
there and protect my home. And if your others are still attacking us, they will stand down, or we will fight them till they have to. Is that understood?
I would warn you, on the way there is the main base that Larry could be at. It's another, more heightened outpost for us illagers and pillagers. It has reach and lookout to see all around. So if we go that way, if Larry is there or anyone else, he will see us.
And they will see the change in the new world.
You know, if you go all like guns blazing into the battle, I honestly wouldn't be with this army of them. You know what? Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
You have 87 people.
Yeah, you have 87 plus your you currently have like 4. You have like Plumpy, a zombie, the new zombie, and like the creeper or sorry, not Plumpy. Sorry, you had Plumpy and Blair. So you just have 2. You just have 2 of your monster friends. So in total, you have like 89 people with you. So 90 including you. You have the 2 zombies. You have the zombie from before that you weren't able to speak to, and your new zombie friend, or like the new zombie. Did I give the new zombie a name? Were you able to?
You did not. I didn't talk to the new zombie.
Oh, you didn't talk to them at all. It's okay. The zombies don't really talk much. They do just grumble kind of, and that's like kind of them just like.
I specifically made sure Blair would take Plumpy to like. I'm probably gonna do something stupid and reckless here. It's bound to happen eventually when I'm playing a character, so I want to make sure Plumpy is probably okay.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to just go in with everyone to that way to the outpost?
I'm gonna start heading that way. Yeah.
Okay.
I want this to be I want to make it to where we're gonna go past the main to the village unless we get stopped at the main base.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just say, even if you're not trying to stealth, you're just getting there. Okay. Well, actually, you're in. It's still daytime. It's the beginning of the day. You are now walking through the dark oak forest, and in the distance, you can see a pillager outpost. And as you approach, can you roll like a stealth roll?
Yeah. Nat 20.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna roll just in case. I'm gonna roll your. Okay, it's 20. Yeah, your modifier. It's 24 with the modifier. The roll from it was a nat 20 on the like contested of the like it. But they don't. I would say they don't have a modifier because it's just passive. It's just like they're passive.
Yeah, they're passive.
I would say like they're passive. They wouldn't really have a modifier. I wouldn't even say they have.
Everyone's on high alert.
They're on high alert, but it is their passive like thing. So it's just a nat 20. You guys go past, but I don't. You just get past fine, and it's possible Larry might just not be there. You aren't sure who's there. You can't see.
I'm gonna make a mental marker of where this is in my head. Waypoint.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's on the path to there and through the dark oak forest. And as you keep going, you're now like in a plains out of the dark oak forest, past the pillager outpost, and you see a hill. Oh, sorry. What was it?
I was just gonna say how much farther until the village.
Yeah, you get up the hill with your army. And you realize that with this army of pillagers, they might just all attack. So you tell them to stand guard on this side of the hill because you're pretty sure over it seems to be the village. You think you can see a desert. So do you want to like go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and my monster friends.
Yeah, you and
villages.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say you just get there. Like it doesn't like you aren't sure. Like, you think there's pillagers there, but it's a bit further. And now you're in North Point Village. What do you want to do first?
I yell out, "Villagers of North Point and any remaining attacking villagers. My name, have returned, safe from the mansion. If there are any villagers left attacking, stand down now, as I have the rest of your people turned against you. And if you are not to stand down now, me and an army of 89 of your kind will storm down on you until the very memory of your existence is gone."
Can you roll for intimidation with advantage? Because they would know that you left the fucking guarded base of like of that many villagers like there.
14.
Let me roll mine. Okay. Well, let me roll your modifier. What was it? 14?
Yeah.
I'm not giving them a modifier because I'm not sure what it would be, and I'm sure they would be like intimidated as well, so they might not have one. I rolled a 17 for them, and I rolled a 4 for your modifier. You are lucky. You are getting lucky here. So they, I'm not gonna roll. I would assume that a lot of them are, like, a lot of them have been conquered. So there's not like a lot of them there. I'm gonna roll a d12 for how many are still here. There is, okay. I don't know if there's gonna be one. I rolled a 1 on the d12, and I'm like, I would want to stay with the roll. But I can't just have one guy there left. You know what? Actually, I will. This is someone that is on the same level as Balaclava, as Bal.
Okay. So it's only you. So now if I get this guy, I have an army of 90 villagers.
You would notice like they would like Bal has like a specific specific thing on his like suit. Like on his like armor is like not like armor, but like he has like a specific type of clothing that like dictates that he is the head of like almost on the level as Larry, and you see that he has this new illager here has the same thing as they walk out, with their weapon, throwing their weapons on the floor.
Sword goes to point towards them. Guard, what is your name, illager?
I am Steve. He does say that. He's just not related to anyone you might think out of character. He's just called Steve.
Let's call Steve.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. Listen to me.
Yes.
Balaclava has joined my side and all of his illagers. If you now have the choice yourself. Fight for me, run free. But if you are to try to go back to your master Larry, you will not take another step of life.
Okay, can you roll persuasion again?
Yeah.
This will be at advantage. Well, he's at disadvantage. This is advantage.
Oh, at advantage? Okay.
Yeah, because you've already intimidated him with before, walking in there.
17 plus mod.
Okay, okay, let me roll your modifier. Forgot to roll disadvantage. Wait, give me 1 second. I realized I just rolled and didn't do disadvantage. Okay, yeah, your modifier is 8, and they rolled 12. So yeah, you hear them blow into a horn, and they go, and you're like, what is that? You put you're I guess, I'm sorry, I'm acting for you, but you would be freaked out by that, right? That causes fear in you. But then Steve goes, don't worry. This was my call for my army to appear, but to stay on guard and not attack with any sudden movements, to listen to my exact commands. So now my legion and my army from the way south of here, which is that you would know from where you were headed, that is the opposite of where you came from. There's there would be another outpost. All of my villagers, I'm not sure how many are still there, because a lot of them came in this battle. A lot of them died. And for a cause that I'm not too sure I want to be aligned with anymore. As a lot of us didn't start as a villager and become an illager. We were born into this. A lot of us, we just had to keep fighting for a war that we didn't even want to be a part of. Even I, one of the highest that there can be besides the great Larry, am not too sure I support it. And with you being able to finally take so many down, and if you really did take, if you really did get a balaclava on your side, which I'm pretty sure you did, getting out of there alive, then I think that we might be able to take Larry for once and for all. And as he says this, you see from where you came from, Balaclava and all of your guys come because they heard that siren, which means that they are going to need to be backup. And now that you have told, everyone in the village was watching this, so they would be aware that a guy wearing a balaclava, that he is called Balaclava and he is the head of your crew that you've brought with you. They see this, they're all scared, and everyone is kind of scared still because they see an army of illagers running in.
Be not afraid. These are the illagers, and these illagers listen to me. And while I do not want to be too overly guarded, as you said, you were born into this. You had no choice but to fight. You all need to know where we all need to know we are now all allies. Any infighting will be dealt with.
Okay. And as this happens, then the other crew comes in, and I don't want to just explain again what just happened to them, so we'll just say, skip ahead a few minutes. They all have been explained to that they are now aligned. And as this happens, Terry, who's very smart, he goes, well, now, if my brother comes back with his army, because I know he still has loyal followers. Who knows how many? Who knows just how many? I mean, how many of your, and he asked Steve, how many people have you brought with you? How many of your army? And Steve goes, about 6 or 7. No. Steve says, I've brought with me. Fuck. Yeah. I've brought with me. Brought with me 90 of my crew are here. I can see them all. So now you have an army in total of 180. Yeah, 180 people plus your mobs, which I'm not gonna roll actually I'll roll a D100 for how many monsters you have now. It's not added to your 6 that you had before. So you already had that 6.
I went the pacifist route in this story. I went, you know what? Yeah, instead of attacking and killing these people, I'm just gonna become everyone's
Okay,
friend.
I rolled a 20 with the D100. I don't know how I keep rolling flat. Like, oh wait, no, did I? Am I stupid? Oh, I'm stupid. Sorry, that's 24. So there's
24 total.
Yeah. And that's still plus the extra like 6 monsters you had before, not including the ones that you had with you, like before. So yeah, you have 204. You have 204 people in your army, and you realize that in order to differentiate, like you are gonna have so many illagers that are gonna have the same army clothing. Yeah. Terry is like, well, with what 204 of us now on our side, we're going to need to make sure we can tell apart. Luckily, old Leon over here, and this our trusted leather worker has prepared lots of dye and lots of cauldrons, that we can dye all your gear if you require. And like everyone's like very much on board with this. You hear like a yeah.
Good. Thank you, Leon.
And Leon is like, we shall all be the color of North Point Village. Pale as the sand, but bright as the sun. Nice, light, dandelion yellow. And and then everyone's gear is dyed.
I also would like to dye my chest plate through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You also can get your gear. And as this happens, you hear another horn. You hear multiple horns. You hear, and it's like a horde of you don't even know how many villagers coming through. And then you hear through a loud horn, you hear Larry going, I have seen what you have done. You've corrupted the minds of my army. And I will take you all, including my bastard brother. And as this happens, all of the villagers that aren't fighting, they run into their houses. And
Larry, you and your intimidation tactics will not work. I have shown the people there are better ways to living. I have lived and brought in this world in the few days I have been here, peace and the removal of fighting. But if you step to me, then you will know true pain.
Okay, and as this happens, oh my god, okay, you have taken a lot of Larry's army. I just rolled 3 D100s, and he only has 102 people left in his army. That's the rest of the entire Illagers, at least to the North Point Illagers that you know of, that are in like the North Point Village region and the outer like extended area.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna treat this as 2 hordes fighting, like you and your horde. So I'm not sure, like this will just be like 2 hordes, then because doing so. Can you roll initiative? Yeah. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
A fight.
15.
The final battle begins. Holy shit! They rolled a 6. the Larry and all of his crew rolled a 6. Okay, you and your... I'm not sure how to treat a horde necessarily and how to do this, so I'm going to treat it as for each, like, 10, for every 10 that you have, you get an attack roll for your turn. Or, like, you get, like, an extra attack added. your like
I
or
have 20
damage.
attack.
Yeah, you have 20 attacks plus your own attack. Actually, yes, you're a part of the horde, but you're like the leader of it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even know how to like do. I'm trying to think. Like getting everyone to like.
This would be everyone on your crew. Each attack would be everyone in your crew attacking their horde and rushing into battle.
Okay, so just roll 20 attack.
I would roll one attack roll, and then we'll do 20 things of. No, yeah, we'll do 20 attacks. Roll. So do this with digital dice. It's gonna be so much. I'm gonna have to pull up digital dice for this as well. It's gonna. I guess I would just say. I guess like what would their AC be? They have armor. I'm not sure. Probably all have an AC of 10, and yeah.
Okay, I had to open up a screenshot thing just to be able to read the dice before they disappear. I need to do this on Google Dice.
Yeah,
so I can have
Google
them
Dice
all
is
cleared
probably better.
out. I don't get the pretty dice, but that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Hold on, I need to. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of high numbers. Okay. For my guys, they got a 19, an 18, a 14, a 5, a 13, a 16, a 5.
Could you just send a
12.
screenshot? Probably that.
Yeah. That's probably better.
Yeah, that's probably better to send a screenshot.
It's a good chunk of hits.
Yeah.
And I'd like to mention, when you're doing like everyone, all the fighting that's happening, I'd like to try to be progressing my way to getting to Larry specifically.
Okay. So let me. Okay, I'm gonna just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, can you roll 13 d8s?
Okay. Oh man, I'm just gonna open this in a new Google Dice. That way I don't have to re-add 20 Google Dice every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And then you send me the screenshot of the 13 d8s.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just treat the horde as one big health point then. And with 100 of them, I would say, since they all would have 20, yeah, I'm sure you could figure out.
59 on the D8.
How much did I say they have? They have 102?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The horde has 2,040 health. I would say because of your everyone's sword, there's a modifier of fuck, what am I gonna do this as? 20 or like, yeah, since we're doing the 20, like we're doing I dropped one of my dice. I hope it wasn't an important one.
Uh-oh.
I dropped the D8. Uh-oh. Well, anyway, did I? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, this would be then 20. What did we decide on everyone's, like, what was it? It was 2 for each tier of gear, and they would have iron. I think they would have iron axes, so I think it would be 3 instead of 2. So 3 times 6, that's what? 12? Is that right? Yeah.
3 times 6?
Sorry, 3 times 3, 9.
Yeah.
It would be 9 times 20. 9 times 20 is 180 plus how much what is the total of your D8 roll?
59.
59. Okay. I'm not good at math. Okay, plus 59. Okay, so that's 239 damage.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
And I like run. I'm specifically fighting in a way to like.
Yeah. And that was you commanding your horde. That was you commanding your horde. What do you want to do with your actual attack? Which would probably, you can choose to target it specifically at Larry if you want, who you do not know how much health he has, but.
I want to try to get to Larry. Am I like in eye range of him?
You can see he's like above the horde. You aren't sure how specifically because he's kind of like in the center of it, but he's above the horde.
Okay. In the center of his horde. Can I scream out? I'm gonna scream out into through the masses. To the members of Larry's army, these are your final moments to choose the better side. If you want to choose life, turn sword against your fellow soldiers. If not, fate, then you shall see what will happen. And I have a bow from all the way back from episode 1. Knocked back an arrow and try to shoot Terry. Oh, not Terry, Larry.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
Nine plus mod.
Modifier was 9. Does not meet his DC. You had a DC of 20. Or sorry, AC of 20.
So close though. It's doable.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Next one.
You'd presume as the horde takes damage, his armor gets lower.
Yeah.
And also, their horde now has, I've realized that I should probably make it so that there's less of the horde as they take damage. They lost 11 members of the horde, so now there's only, what is that, 102 minus 11. I need to have this, I have like so many things up. Okay, so there's now 91 members of the horde. So for their attack, they only have 9 attacks. They only have 9 attack rolls. And let me add, how do I get rid of this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, is that, wait, 8, 9. Okay, so they have 9 attack rolls. I rolled up a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 natural 20s. Okay, so I'll roll. I don't know how I want to do like crits for like this. I'll just say they get an extra d8. They get each d20 gets an extra d8.
Yeah.
So instead of 68 d8s, it's now 8 d8s. So wait, no, did I say it was 6 that got it? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 5. Okay, so instead of 5, it is now 7. Okay, 7 d8. Can I do that? Can I just search 7d8? Oh, you can, and then it'll roll 7 of them. Okay, so this is a total of 35 damage, and then plus, how did we do the damage before? How did I roll the damage beside that? It was their, like, sword times, how many of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so they would probably have, the same, like, damage as, it would be a 9 times, 9? Is that right? Yeah, 9 times 9. So they do 81 plus 35. Numbers.
Numbers.
Okay, 81 plus, that's not what I tried to type. 81 plus 35. Okay, so this is what they did 116 damage to you, or not to you, but to your horde, which would pick off, fuck, I need to determine your guys' health. So how many did you have? I guess I'll just do, instead of doing the health, I think I'll do the health. Actually, that's probably a better way to do it. It's not how many are picked off, but are by their health.
Yeah.
So what was that? So I guess it doesn't really matter how many are picked off besides for the, how much damage they're doing. So that leaves 5 people off of your, thing out of, what is it? Was it 240? Is that right? Or is it
204?
204. Okay. So 204 minus 5. So I'm going to just have this here. So 204 minus 5. I know that that's 199. I just need to have like a reference for it somewhere. Yeah. Okay. And they also are dealing 116 damage to you, which is with, okay, so 204 was the overall original health. Was that times 20? Okay. So you have 4,080 health minus 116. So now you have 3,640 health is the horde.
We're doing fine.
Yeah. Especially compared to their, like, what was it? Fuck, where is that? 1,801. Okay. Should I take away a certain amount of damage for every like certain amount of people removed? Is that something or no?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So for every like 10 removed, that's like doing 10 damage maybe? Is that right? Is that crazy?
Hey, you're the DM, I don't know, man.
I guess, yeah. So how many were removed? It was 239 divided by 20. Okay, so that's 11 people. So I would say 110 damage is removed. An extra 110 damage is removed from them. And from you, that's no people left.
Okay.
Or sorry, that's like just... I guess it's just every person lost times 10 damage. So, fuck. I need to remove these damage ones that are like damage roll or whatever. Okay. Fuck, brain. Oh my god, I have so many Google things up right now. This is so much math. Okay.
The numbers.
5
Mason.
times, okay, that's 50. So that's, how much health do you have? Okay, so minus 50 to your health. So you have 3,914 health. And now it is Larry's turn. And Larry has lots of magic that you haven't even seen yet. So Larry is going to use his strongest attack, which is summoning a horde of allies. And the horde of allies doesn't work like an actual horde. They will go away after this round. It's just one round of attack. So I am going to roll a D100 for how many how many allies, or not allies, sorry, vexes, because this is his strongest attack, like a thing of vexes, and they all are like insane. Okay. I somehow fucked up and rolled a D8 and a D10. Okay, let me roll my other. Okay, there we go. Fuck, that's bad for you. That's 71. Yeah. So 71 vexes summon and come towards your horde. And I'm going to roll there. I guess, yeah, let me just search up. What is this? 71 D20. That lagged my browser a bit. Okay. Can I just... Is there not like a tool for how many are actually like the correct number?
Is it one per vex?
Oh, sorry. No, it should be 7 D20. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I like doing it in my brain, like, wait, I get 71 if I only get 20.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's 7 D20, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's most of them hit. If all of them would have hit, I would say they all have advantage, like not advantage. They all have double D8s, just because that's like insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let me roll 6 D8. Okay, 6 D8, and that is a total of 26. And they all have stone swords, so that is how much is that? That's 4 times how many is there that are hitting? 6. 4 times 6, that's 24. 24 plus 26, that is 24. A lot of this is just math. I'm sorry how much math this is, chat. 24 plus 26, that is 50 damage that they are doing to your horde. So where do I have that? Okay, so another 50 damage has been dealt to your horde. And because of how much damage you've been doing, I would say he's just like, Larry just doesn't have another attack. That was like his huge attack. That could have been even crazier. And yeah. So yeah, now it's your horde's turn again. You can do more than just attack, by the way. You can do like, you can do a bit more than that, because otherwise it's kind of like, you know what I mean? A bit more choice in this. You can kind of improvise.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna attack at least one more round.
Okay.
And then I'll do that. So How many d20 do I have now?
Okay, so you have, how many people do you have left with the health of 300? Okay, you have, what was it? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Sorry, I need to look up this. Okay. Divided by 20. Okay, so you have 194, not D8, or not D20, but you have 194 people. So that is,
So 19 d20.
yeah, 19 D8, D20s.
All right, so 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18.
Can you send this screenshot?
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Girl, where this
Okay.
screenshot at?
I'm sending it. I had to count it, make sure I had enough to have the correct amount of dice.
You can just search up on Google how many dice and then the dice number. You can just search like 20 or like however many D20 and it'll roll that many. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That got above 10. 3 20s. So I'm going to say that's an extra 3 D8s. So wait, how many did I say you rolled like correctly? 13? 13 got over 10.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so you can roll 16 D8s, and you can just search 16 D8 on Google, and it'll roll that many.
16 d8.
Yeah. Then just screenshot that over. You have so many more D8s this time, or to roll your damage roll is insane, and it's also going to be 16. Or I'll just do the math for that. For how many? Was it? 16 times 9, or it's not 16, sorry, it's 13 because the swords wouldn't have extra sword damage. 13 times 9. What was your total D8 roll?
92.
Okay, plus 92, so there's a total of 209 damage, including the the swords. Where is their health? Fuck. Fuck, I can't find their health. Oh, there it is. So they currently, that's, so another 209 removed, minus 209, and then that's another, 209, that would be 20, like, 20 people died, or no, would that be 10? How many people would that be? 10 people died, right? Am I doing that math right?
I'm
209
so
divided by 20. Okay, wait. 209 divided by 20. Okay, so another, another 100 damage to them. Because 10 people died, so like 10 damage for every person that died. So minus another 100. They are currently at, I know, most people, I feel like most DMs probably wouldn't give you their health, but I feel like it just makes more sense with how much fucking insane shit is happening. They are at 1,382 health. And reminder, you have your solo attack. If you want, you can target the horde if you want.
I can target the horde. I feel like if I take down Larry, though, everything kind of falls through for them. With their leader dead. So I want to try to get close to Larry. I feel like he's at the advantage being in when he has the distance.
Yeah. A reminder, if you like if you would run up to them, I think the horde would have an opportunity attack on just you.
They would, and that's a lot of people. I would just get.
Yeah, you would get fucking murdered. But you can use your like attack to like you have a crossbow. Blair is like in a part of the horde. She's like one of the numbers in the horde. She's a part of the horde, so I'd say she can't independently attack. Like, you could use her ability as a part of the horde's attack to like help with the horde in general, which could do something. But
okay, I was about to say, can I get Blair to teleport me into the middle of the horde, into where he is? I might do that next round because it has to be a part of the horde ability, and that's fine. I'm gonna use my last arrow because I only had 2 arrows, so I'm just gonna fire back an arrow, and then I know what I'm doing next round.
Okay. Do you roll for your arrow?
Yep.
Okay, let me roll your thing. Okay, what was your arrow? Or what was your like bow?
10.
Okay, that's +9. You have 19. You fucking get. Wasn't sure what his DC was gonna be, but I knew it was gonna be lower than 20. So you you get it now. You can you? I'm not sure what. Fuck. I would say, can you roll a D8 and I'm gonna give you a D20. DM inspiration. I'm gonna give you a D20 as your modifier. I'm gonna roll a D20 on top of your D8 for damage.
6.
6? Did you say?
Yep.
Okay. Wait. Were you shooting? You were shooting Larry, right? Not the horde.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You have done plus an 11 from the D20. You have now done 17 damage to Larry. And I'll let you know, he is at 3 health.
Fucking arrow in it. Go, what the? Feel pain, Larry. Boy, it's not the last you shall feel.
So now it is the horde's turn. Wait, no. Sorry, I need to figure out how many people there is divided by 20. And then okay. So they have 69 people. 69. Oh my god. So many of them are gone now. Wait, how many did I say the horde was initially? 102? Yeah, 102. Okay.
Yeah.
There's way more than I thought there was. Loki, I thought almost all of them were gone. But still, there's only 69 people left in the horde. In their horde. Yeah. Yeah.
I woke up yesterday with like a couple hundred people in his army feeling good, and in a matter of like an hour lost half of his army to traitorism and the other half of the remaining to death.
Yeah. And so now I'd say with 69, they're just gonna do like a straight up attack. They're going to fuck. Yeah, so 69 times, or what is that? No, sorry. 6d20 for their hit. Okay, let's see how many of them hit. Oh my god, 4 of them hit. Okay. Almost a nat 20. There's a 19. Okay. So 4d8. Okay, that's 12 plus 9 times 4. Okay. 36 plus 12. Okay, they do 48 damage to your horde. Yeah, I think you're doing fine.
I think I'm doing fine. I'm doing A-okay.
Wait, how much damage did I say? That was 48? Yeah, holy shit, only 48. Okay. Minus 50, or not 50, 48. I'm stupid. How do I go to that? Minus 48. And that would be, how many people were lost with that? That would be another 4 people lost, so that's 40, an extra 40 damage. Okay. So minus another 40. So your horde has a health of 3,700.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Yeah. And these people, I would say, they none of them are your monsters. None, like the horde is none of like your monster friends. At least it's not like, because Plumpy is a part of this. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say I could roll like a thing. I could do like a random number generator for the entire horde and choose a random number for Plumpy before. But that would be evil. That would be evil. That would be evil.
If you kill Plumpy, I think the chat would murder you after.
That would be evil. I would just say Plumpy is at like the back line supporting the back line of the thing. All the monsters are like supporting, like from the furthest back, supporting the pillagers because they're much stronger. Okay, so now it is Larry's turn, and he is very damaged. He is on 3 health. So what I would say he does, what I would say he was going to have disadvantage on this roll because he is just such fucking low health. He is going to attempt to use another magic attack. Can I do? How do you disadvantage on, like, I'm not going to do a horde thing. You know what I'll do? He's going to summon, like, you know, the thing that evokers can do where it's like a big old, like, snapping thing. He's going to summon one big thing of that targets all of them. So I'm just going to say it's a general thing of damage. I'll roll a D100 for how much damage it does, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to do a disadvantage D100. Where I lost my other D10. Where the fuck did my other D10 go? Give me 1 second. I lost it. How do I lose?
That's the dice you drop.
I know it's the dice I dropped. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I'll do a digital D100. I dropped so many, I have so much like wires and shit under my desk for all of my like stuff connected to my PC. No idea where it went. D100. Let's see. Roll a D100. Roll a dot. Oh. I don't think that was a D100. That was a D6. Okay. Go. Wait, no, let me do, actually, I'm just gonna do 2 D10s and I'll just do, okay. 2 D10. Nope, 2 D10. Okay. You're not gonna believe it? It's 26.
Oh.
And I'm gonna just say no matter what it hits, but it's disadvantaged, right? So it's another one. See? Okay, yeah, it's 26 because this was a 65. Yeah, he does 26 damage to your horde with his disadvantaged, like, thing attack. Where is your people's damage? Or, like, health? Where's that? It's not yours. Oh, fuck, I just got rid of the damage thing. Or the health thing. Uh-oh. It was 3,000, what was it? 3,378? Is that right? That sounds right. So. 3,378. Minus 26 damage. Maybe, is it times 10 or is that too crazy for, no, that's too crazy for it to be times 10 because if that would have been 100, it would have just like obliterated you. Or no, you know what? I'm saying it's a times 10. It's a times 10.
Perfect.
That's 260.
We're about to find out
he's strong.
if this world's on hardcore or not.
So that's 260. It's to your horde, not you, by the way.
I know.
So that's 260, and that's another. That's 26 people. Would that be times 10? No, wait. That's 260 damage. That would be 26 people. So that's double 260. That's another 260, right? Because it's like 26 people lost times 10. 260. Okay, so another 260. This has gotten you down to 2,858. Your horde is now at 2,858 health. And now it is your horde's turn once more.
I'm gonna use a horde ability. I'm gonna get Blair to teleport me next to Larry. Blair, can you get me in there next to Larry? If I can finish him off, I have a feeling this whole battle might unfold in our favor.
Okay, I'm going to roll a d20 for her of her ability to do this. And that's going to be plus a d10 modifier. Okay, so she got 12. I just dropped another fucking dice. I found the other d10. When I was looking for the d10 I just dropped, I found the other one. I have both of them back now. Okay, so she rolled a 12, which I would say the DC was going to be 10 to get in there. Because it's not like her bringing you in there is not that crazy of a thing, especially with how many people are left now. In that, there's only like, what, 69? Yeah, there's only 69 people left. And you have such a huge horde that's intimidating them, as well as how low Larry is. He's only at 3 health. So you are able to get in there. That is the horde ability, I would say, because it's kind of like the whole horde protecting Blair and you. There. Yeah. Oh, also, Apothecary. Sorry, I'm gonna pause mode. Pause on the thing. The Fanworks channel is meant for like fan art stuff of AshyBear, just as long as it's not like NSFW or shipping me with my friends. Anything that's like normal is allowed in there. If it's like fan art or music or whatever of me, or like stuff that's happened in the stream, good to put in there. Anyway, so yeah, so like as you see, as like you get with Blair, you go into the middle of the horde so that you're protected as she like teleports, because it's a bit harder to teleport herself and you both are teleported inside of there. And and that's the horde's turn over. And now it's your turn. And what do you want to do?
I hold my sword out to like I point it at Larry. Like, this is the end, Larry. This is where your time on this earth finishes. I draw it back, and I'm gonna swing it at his throat.
Okay. Can you roll a d20 advantaged?
Advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
18 plus modifier.
I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I'm not gonna even roll the modifier. I'm rolling the modifier because if it's too crazy, like if it's too crazy of a roll, you're getting something crazy happening. Okay, I fucked up that roll. Okay, that was a 5. What did you get?
18.
That's 23. If it was gonna be like a 10 or like a bit like, it would have been. Yeah. Anyway, you get in there, you like hit him, and let's see how much damage. Roll a d8.
What? D8, yeah.
D8, and then it's plus. We haven't. Fuck, we didn't decide how much damage your diamond sword does because it has sharpness. I'm gonna say each level of sharpness is an extra d4 to your d8, in addition to the. So what is your d8?
Max damage 8.
Okay, and then that's plus, what is that? The diamond sword would be the 4th tier of things. So that would be 4 times 2. So that's another 8. And then plus 4 d4.
Plus 4d4?
Yeah, so 16 plus 4d4.
Ooh, 9.
Okay, so you have done 23. Wait, no, did I do that right? Yeah, 25 damage to him. He was already at 3 health. You have absolutely obliterated him, putting him into the ground, and like pummeling him. Is there anything like specifically you want to do? How do you want to finish him besides that? Like,
so my attack, I teleport in, hold my sword out to him. It is over for you, Larry. You have tormented this world for too long. Does he say anything before I swing?
He looks you in the eyes and he says, my time, I recognize, like, it's almost like he stops time as the sword is about to hit him. And he goes, my time here might be ending now, and my army may stop following me. The fight now may be over, but there is much more in the wake of my death that will be brought upon this world, and North Point Village And my message will not be
Right through the
over.
neck.
And just right then. And what else do you want to do with your attack? How do you want to finish him?
I want it to be one really clean swipe through the neck, clean decapitation.
His head comes off. As this happens, his body pummels into the floor, like sending almost a shockwave out to the rest of the horde. They all get knocked back, and his body almost disintegrates. Besides his head is left there, and his body disintegrates. And you see he drops a totem of undying, which you wouldn't know what it is, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
he drops. I'm gonna roll a d20 on how many diamonds he drops. He drops 10 diamonds and... Sorry, I need to do another roll. And 11 emeralds. And some sort of book you aren't sure about. And I'm not going to let you, like, investigate yet, but you will have it. And a bundle that you can tell is full of something, but you aren't sure you want to open it yet. And with that, combat is over. The horde, they might be alive, but they're definitely like passed out for now. Not dead or not like rolling death saves, but they're kind of just passed out, like taking a long rest probably, like on the floor to recover.
Yeah.
And what do you want to do now that you've finished Larry?
I pick up Larry's head.
Okay.
Store that away.
Throw it away or like store it away, did you say?
Store.
Okay.
Larry was a very magical person, had a lot of magic in his body.
That's probably smart.
Want to see if that can be used later. Take a look around. See if any of our important people have fallen.
It just seems like a lot of people you weren't familiar with, but I'm sure some of them were very important to the villagers. Balaclava is still alive as the head of the army. All of your monster friends are still alive. None of the villagers were harmed. This was outside of the village. It was like just outside of the village. I'm sure that with that shockwave, like you would see Straw Hat's house was kind of a bit like some of the foundation was like cracked. Now it's like where it was previously like normal, like sandstone is now like chiseled sandstone. And you see, sorry, you can investigate if you want to see anything more, but there's something off about it.
Yeah, I want to investigate.
Okay. So you see some of it. I'm not going to even make you roll because of how much you fucking obliterated Larry.
Thank God.
Yeah. You see where previously it was normal sandstone, it is now like red sandstone. And there's the sigil of a wither there. And you're not sure what that is in character, but like it's, in character you see the 3 heads, some sort of thing. You aren't sure what that is. But you aren't sure what happened. You see like a few other things that are a bit off, and you can't specifically know what they are, but they're not right. Like blocks that are not supposed to be in this village are a part of the house now after the shock, like where the shockwave went towards.
Huh. This is ominous.
Yeah, like windows are cracked and stuff like this. Like parts of the houses are probably destroyed. There might need to be some repairs on the base, especially from the raid previously. There's going to be some repairs needed on the village.
I yell into Straw Hat. Straw Hat, are you okay?
Straw Hat, it's like, yes, that battle was a mighty one. I could only watch from the sidelines. I was not able to join on the horde as I wasn't sure what happened soon enough. I was still preparing the rest of us, getting everyone hidden away. But I'm glad you were able to stop Larry once and for all.
Do you recognize this sigil that is cracked into your home?
I might. I'm sure I have some books I can look into in my own personal collection. I'll have to get back on you with this, but I know I recognize it from somewhere.
Then I go back to the center of town where everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
I make an announcement. I pull out the head of Larry and hold it high. Monsters, villagers, and illagers alike. Tonight, we have won. We have seen the face of evil and we have vanquished it. And with this, we can now work to build a better world together. None of this would have been possible without all of you. So commend yourself.
And everyone just cheers. You hear loud cheers. As this happen, Terry comes over to you and says, and sees you holding Larry's head, and says, and asks, could you please lend me Larry's head?
Yes.
I know there's something with his dark magic and his abilities that I can study from this. Something that we could use for some sort of light thing, some good for this village. And Larry walks away towards the thing. And I would say everyone begins helping to repair the village. Like, the illagers are everyone's probably trying to get some new housing for, like, the new illagers and monsters that have moved in, and possibly, like, getting some, like, walls set up. And is there anything else you want to do right now?
I take a seat on the fountain and just kind of sit back and relax, looking at all the hard work that has been accomplished in, like, 3 days?
Just 3 days.
Of work, and I take a moment to finally breathe and rest.
Wait, sorry, you cut off. Did you say just breathe?
Yeah, I just breathe and rest
Okay.
for a moment, taking it all in.
And as this happens, you hear, you aren't sure what this sound is, but then from the ground, you see something black raising up. You see something that you aren't sure what it is. Something black raises up from the ground. And then you see a purple hue as you hear. And you see what looks like almost a door to another dimension. And out walks a hooded figure who says, "We need your help. And for all of you in this village, our land, there is so much trouble, so much evil, and we can't take it alone." And that's where it ends. That is the end of the North Point Village mini campaign.
Oh, okay.
We're going to continue this at some point. We can't just leave it there. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. Don't have it written out yet or anything like this, but I definitely want to continue this. I like this world we've created in the last few days.
That's iconic. What
Yeah.
does it mean?
What does it mean indeed? Oh.
It's heat. That's what it means. It's peak. Brava, cinema. Also, attachments are disabled in
I don't know how
work general. Yeah.
I think I might have had to disable that, but sorry. We can just talk about it for now for a bit. But I had this planned midway through. I kind of changed the plan because the original plan was you are going to have to fight Larry at the pillager outpost. I'm glad that didn't end up being the plan. I think what we went through better with the two hordes. The two hordes fighting was fun. It's funny we didn't even get all of them killed. You just killed Larry. But I mean, it was through the power of you killing so much of the horde with your horde, and your horde still standing strong.
Yeah, and the fact that I just turned so many of them away from Larry.
Yeah, that
Larry was not a good boss.
Yeah. Also, it's crazy because I literally rolled 3 D100s and he only got like 100 guys. I probably should have rolled a bit more, maybe like 5, but I think that's fair with how many people were turned. It's probably clear that some of them didn't even turn and join you. Some of them probably are just out in the world. You'd imagine.
Yeah.
And next, as we continue this next time, whenever we do the second arc, it's clear there's more factions in this world. There's more factions clearly in this world that are all at some sort of war. There's not much peace in this world, but
And I have brought a little bit of peace.
you have brought a little bit of peace over the monsters and illagers in the North Point region. I think I'm gonna edit this down into a video, probably like this one, like all three of these. I had fun with this little mini campaign. This was, okay, I'm gonna be so for real. The original concept of this was when I came home the night before, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I didn't want to play like a game or anything. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll do like a little D&D thing with Katie. Just like see if like do like a throwaway playing Minecraft. And after yesterday's one, I'm like, this has to be more than just like a mini campaign.
This has to be more than a mini campaign. And you know what? Because of that, we now have dialup.sfx.jpg x Plumpy Yuri.
Yeah,
I mean, that's amazing.
This was actually really fun. I'm really proud of what we've cooked up in the studio tonight.
I am very comfortable with the energy we have produced in the studio.
I'm hoping next time we can have more people. Next time I think that we're gonna actually have a proper party. I'm not gonna say who's gonna play who, but no one's gonna play Pumply, that's for sure, because I don't think anyone wants to be Katie's love interest. That sounded so much meaner than I meant. I just meant I don't think any of our friends would probably want to be the romantic interest of our friend. That's
really funny, especially considering the envtuber.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah, and I worked a bit more on the background of having like, I don't think I showed all of it. So we don't just have North Point Village. We have the Pillager Outpost, which I never showed, I don't think. We have the Plains, which we saw, the Dark Oak, and then we have the chicken jockey fight. That was actually meant to be a throwaway joke, but that was actually way more than I expected it to be. With all of that.
Literally, if you didn't do the throwaway joke, I wouldn't have gotten the army because I wouldn't have had the sword.
Yeah, you would have probably fucked that up with that. I mean, he was at 3 health though, so you probably would have.
No, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have gotten the armor. You wouldn't have been able to intimidate them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I think. Real quick, I'm gonna try to fix whatever's going on in the Discord where you can't send things in FanWorks. I think I'll make it to where FanWorks is like an @everyone role. Can send media. FanWorks. Okay. Permissions. Advanced permissions. @everyone can view channel. Send messages. Attach files, add reactions, use external emoji, use external, okay, okay, read message history, can't create polls. There we go, okay. Now everyone should be able to send media and see, like in the FanWorks channel of the Discord. Welcome back, Texas. You missed the entire crazy shit that happened tonight. I'm gonna probably edit it into like an edited down video, which is nice because I'm not gonna have to add music because I did the live music thing, and most of the music was fitting for the thing. I just had to do like the more scary music for that. Oh, thank you for following Coal Mines. I don't have a thing set up for this scene, so you didn't see the thing. But anyway, yeah. Tomorrow's definitely not going to be, well, yeah, it's definitely not going to be more of this, but I'm telling you, I have a lot more tabletop roleplay to do tonight, or not tonight, sorry, to do on this channel, to do just on stuff in general. How cinematic was it? God, I think that was my favorite one so far. So much funny shit happened as well as like crazy.
I gained an army of over 200 people.
Yeah. And we finished the story arc, and I think that cliffhanger, I had that idea in my head since the beginning. Yeah. I'm so excited for who is going to join the party next time, because I have a few ideas for...
It's 5 more keys.
I have 2 people that I want to join. I'm sure you might be able to guess who the 2 other people are, but yeah. I have 2 people that I want to join the party, so we're going to have a party of 3. That would be much, very fun to DM that. It's probably going to be the similar game system, but a bit more balanced, possibly. Yeah, I do have an actual campaign in the works. I don't think that this will ever be, I'm not gonna say ever, but I don't want to do this as like a whole campaign. I think it'll be fun to keep doing it as like a mini campaign. Next time we do this would probably be more of like 4, 5, or 6 episodes of like about 2 hours long.
Yeah.
But yeah. This has been...
This was fun.
Yeah, this was really fun. This was my first time ever DMing or playing any sort of tabletop role like RPG. But you know, I've watched a lot of shows. I've watched
Experienced player and experienced DM. I'm just kind of sat here with knowledge.
I mean, I've watched. Okay, I haven't played any D&D or anything, but I've watched like all episodes of Riptide, of Just Roll With It Riptide, which is like 100 and now like almost 119 episodes of like 2 to 3 hour D&D sessions. And I've watched like a decent amount. Well, not a decent amount. I started watching Fantasy High, but I was in the middle of Riptide. But you know, I've watched. What was the other? Did I do the mini campaign? There was like a mini campaign that I watched, right? Oh, that's what I watched. One of my favorite things that I've seen that I'd recommend is the Just Roll With It. They have it free on their YouTube, and it's like the rest of it is on Patreon. It's like a mini campaign on Call of Cthulhu called the Unwitnessed Protection Program. It's like a horror Call of Cthulhu mini campaign DM'd by Zach Bisley. Great thing with the rest of the Just Roll With It people besides Grizzly because he was sick. But yeah, that was I enjoyed that one. I would recommend that if you enjoyed this sort of thing and you want to watch more actual plays from people. Those are my inspirations basically is just most of Just Roll With It. Yay.
My credentials are I've been a D&D player for multiple years. I've been in multiple campaigns for years and months. I've DM'd, I think, about 5 or 6 D&D campaigns, like long-term D&D campaigns. I've watched all of On Sleeping City, all of Fantasy High, and yeah, those are my credentials.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying with the people who I have planned, with specifically one person, another very experienced D&D player. I'm not sure on the other one actually who I want to join, but anyway, yeah, I'm sure that next time this will be very fun. Tomorrow is the start of Nostalgia Week. So Nostalgia Week is every day until not just the end of the year. I'm going to do the first probably. I'm going to be playing like games that were popular on early 2010s, early to late 2010s YouTube gaming, and like some games from like when I was younger that I played, and like some games that I played when I started streaming, like earlier in my streaming, like before like 2023. So yeah, we are going to be doing all of that. I'll post the thing in the Discord of like what games we're going to be playing. Not sure the schedule yet because some of them I want to do multiplayer. But yeah, I'm going to probably edit this down tonight or tomorrow into a mega ultra video of Doom, so it can be enjoyed much more compact. And